Hi, I'm Gloria Pierson and I'm a certified life coach. Has anyone ever made you angry and you just can't seem to shake those thoughts in your head? Or maybe somebody criticized you and it's just like it's going over and over and over in your mind. Or maybe you're criticizing yourself and can't get rid of those negative, irritating thoughts. Well, this video is going to give you 3 methods for how to get rid of irritating thoughts. And I thank one of my subscribers who asked me to do a video on this. So if there's anything you'd like to see a video on, write it in the comments and I'll get back with you on that. Now, if you enjoy my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And if this video helps you, remember to like it. But let's go ahead and get started. All of our thoughts carry energy. And that's why it's so irritating to have those irritating negative thoughts and not be able to release them and let them go. But again, this video, I'm going to give you 3 different techniques for you to do that. Because how would it be wonderful, you know, when you're angry or upset, you have tremendous energy with that. Now, wouldn't it be great to channel that into something positive, to have that same high energy, that same passion for something you want instead of for something you don't want? And the good news is, with some training, you could do it. Because our thoughts tend to go on and on and on and on. And when we're in a negative spiral, it just spirals down. It reminds me when my boys were little, I used to read them a book called When You Give a Moose a Muffin. Well, this moose in the story, the moose got his muffin, but then he wanted some milk with the muffin. Then he wanted something else. And it goes on and on and on. And the moose was never satisfied. And it's the same with our thoughts. When they tend to be negative and irritating, they go on and on and on and on, and we're never satisfied. And one of the reasons is because we don't stay in the present moment. Our present moment is precious. But usually we're in the past or we're worried about the future. And that's when all those thoughts come in that we have trouble letting go of. It's kind of like you go to a store and you see a dress you really like, but you can't afford it today. You have other things to pay for. So you leave the store and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't like my car. And then I don't like my life. I don't like my job. I need to make more money and I need to move. It just spirals on and on and on and on. And that's how it is with our thoughts. So the idea is to become aware of those irritating negative thoughts. And the more you become aware of it and catch them right away, the more you can stop them in the tracks. So, but it takes practice. It's like if you're training a dog, a little puppy, maybe you're going to work with him or her for half an hour every day. Very intense training. But the rest of the day, are you going to let that puppy do whatever it wants? No, because it'll never be trained. You have to stay consistent throughout the day with that puppy. And it's the same with training your thoughts to get rid of those negative thoughts. You have to be consistent with it. Don't be hard on yourself, and I'm not saying to judge if you aren't, but be aware of it and consistent. So let's go over the 3 ways. The first is you have an irritating thought. So what I want you to do is just stop and breathe. Just stop and breathe. Be aware of it. Relax, release, and let it go. And this is where the awareness comes in. So this thought comes in and you're thinking, so just breathe, relax your shoulders, maybe think about your heart area, breathe, relax, pause, let it go. So remember, release, relax, let it go. And this is especially if you drive, try doing this at a light sometime. If somebody is honking the horn or you're irritated about something when you're at the light, just pause, breathe, relax, release, let go. That's the first one. The second is we have these thoughts, but we need to give them something else to hang on to in our head. So repeat a mantra. Do some research on it. Repeat a mantra or an affirmation. So when those thoughts come in, what you're going to do is substitute them. Like, I'm never going, no, my mantra is my God and my all. So I would immediately say, my God and my all, my God and my all. That was St. Francis's too. Or an affirmation. Everything is happening in divine order. I am safe. I am filled with eternal love. So I have a lot of videos on affirmations. So replace that negative thought. It's a substitution. So if the breath doesn't work, try and substitute it. And the more you use a mantra or an affirmation, the more you'll become aware and the less time will elapse with those negative thoughts. You'll be able to substitute it right away. And the third is one-pointed attention. Now, what does that mean? This, again, is training our mind. In this day and age, we multitask. We're doing 100 things at one time. But that's not good for our mind because our mind gets used to just being all these things going through it, and that's the normal. It's not normal. So try and do one-pointed attention. And what these 3 tools will do, it's like a savings account in a bank. So you're not going through bankruptcy, and then when you have a crisis that comes, your mind is going to be clear. It won't be with those negative thoughts, and you'll be able to handle it. So what's the one-pointed attention? One-pointed attention is doing one thing at one time. And I'd ask you to try it just in one area of your life. So if you're talking on the phone to somebody, just talk on the phone. Don't look at your computer. Don't do this or that, or just one thing at a time. Maybe if you're driving in the car, try leaving the radio off so all you're doing is driving. Or if you're eating a meal, concentrate on the meal. Don't read the paper or a book while you're doing it. One-pointed attention. If you're washing dishes, just wash the dishes. And again, this trains your mind to be calm. So then when those crises come up, it's like an anthill. No problem, you can handle it. So try these 3 techniques, and in the comments, let me know which one works for you, or if you need help with any of them. Now, if you enjoy my videos, please hit that subscribe button, but I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time.